can't sleep?
The world feels a little too loud tonight, doesn't it? Your thoughts keep circling, the pillow's restless, and the dark doesn't quite feel quiet. But look closer, out there beyond your window.
A single flicker.
Then darkness.
Another tiny spark.
Then quiet again. A secret rhythm is calling you. Tonight we'll follow that light. We'll leave behind the hum of the day and step gently into a world that awakens when ours falls asleep. The air is softer here, the edges of time blur. The fields of Kentucky whisper to the setting sun, and the night hums with a language older than words. The glowing pulse of the fireflies. There's an old farmer who listens to them. He says their light isn't random, it's a song, a conversation between earth and sky. And if you listen closely, you can feel what they're saying too. Be still, breathe. Everything is okay, so come with me. Find a comfortable place to rest. Let your shoulders drop, your jaw unclench, your hands rest by your side. Take a slow, deep breath in, and a long, peaceful breath out. With every inhale, you draw in the calm of this quiet country night. With every exhale, you let go of the noise that no longer serves you. Now follow the fireflies. Their light will guide us down a forgotten path, past the sound of traffic, past the busy thoughts, to a place where time slows and peace feels like home. This is that place.
Let's go there together.
And if you drift off before we arrive, that's perfectly all right. That's exactly where you're meant to be. Our story begins on the wooden porch of an old farmhouse, nestled deep in the rolling hills of Kentucky. The house is simple and sturdy, painted a soft white that seems to glow in the twilight. The man who lives here is named Silas. He's not a young man, but his eyes hold a clear, bright light, and his hands, though weathered from years of working the earth,
are gentle. Silas sits in a rocking chair that's been on this porch for as long as anyone can remember.
The wood is worn smooth and it makes a soft, rhythmic creak.
Creak, creak.
As he rocks back and forth, watching the last sliver of the orange sun disappear behind the distant hills. The air is warm and smells of freshly cut grass, damp earth, and the sweet perfume of the honeysuckle vines climbing the porch railings. It's the smell of summer, the smell of home. From the fields, a chorus of crickets has begun its nightly song, a steady, peaceful chirping that is the heartbeat of the countryside. A dog, old and happy, lies at Silas's feet, his tail giving a slow thump, thump on the wooden planks whenever Silas's hand rests on his head. As the sky deepens from purple to a velvety dark blue, the first star appears, and then another. But Silas isn't looking up at the stars tonight. He's looking out toward the wide, open fields that stretch away from his home, because that's where the magic is beginning. At first, it's just one. A single, tiny spark of greenish-yellow light appears for a moment in the tall grass near the old fence line, and then it's gone. It's a shy hello, a quiet announcement that the night has truly begun. Silas smiles. He stops rocking. He and his old dog Bo both watch in stillness. Then another light blinks in response, a little farther away.
And another, and another.
Soon, the edge of the field is dotted with these fleeting, silent sparks. They're like fallen stars that have forgotten how to stay in the sky. This is what Silas has been waiting for. The beginning of the conversation. He knows this isn't just random blinking. It's a language, a silent, secret language that's been spoken in these fields for longer than any human has been here to listen. Silas rises slowly from his chair, giving Bo a soft pat on the head.
Stay here, old friend, he whispers.
Bo lets out a soft, happy sigh and rests his head on his paws, content to watch from the porch. Silas steps off the porch, his bare feet sinking slightly into the cool, soft grass of the yard. The dew is beginning to form, and it feels refreshing against his skin. He walks not with the purpose of getting somewhere, but with the quiet intention of simply being there. He makes his way towards the old wooden barn that stands like a silent giant against the night sky. Its shape is a dark silhouette, the peak of its roof just touching the rising moon. The moon is a perfect bright circle tonight, casting a soft, silvery light over everything. The world isn't black, but shades of silver and deep, inky blue. The fields seem to glow under the moonlight, each blade of grass tipped with a tiny point of light. As he gets closer to the barn, the number of fireflies grows. They float and drift in the air, their lights blinking in a slow, unhurried rhythm. It feels like walking right into a dream. Silas stops beside the big weathered door of the barn and runs his hand over the wood. It's rough and textured with deep grooves carved by decades of sun and rain. He can smell the faint, sweet scent of old hay from within. Fireflies have gathered here, near the eaves of the roof. They pulse in gentle clusters, their light catching on a spiderweb, turning it into a temporary chandelier of silver and gold. Silas watches them, his mind quiet. He likes to think he knows what they're saying here, near this old place. "This is the language of memory, see?" he whispers to himself, though there's no one else to hear. They're telling the story of the barn. He watches a single firefly blink a long, slow pulse of light right beside a rusty hinge. Here, the light seems to say, is a place of strength, a place that has stood for a long, long time. Another group flickers in a scattered, joyful dance near the hayloft window. Here, their lights seem to sing, is where children played hide and seek on rainy summer afternoons.
Laughter used to echo from this place, and a lone firefly, hovering near the ground, lets out a series of quick, soft flashes.
Here, it whispers, is where a new calf was born one cold spring morning and the farmer kept it warm. Silas imagines that the fireflies hold the memories of the land. Their light is a way of remembering. They aren't just insects. They are tiny, living historians, keepers of the simple, quiet moments that make up a life. The first planting of a seed, the joy of a good harvest, the peace of a summer evening just like this one. Their flashes are a silent tribute to all that has been. He stands there for a long time, just watching. The air is so still. The only sounds are the crickets and the far-off lonely call of a whippoorwill. The light from the fireflies is soft and gentle. It doesn't demand your attention. It simply offers its beauty. Allow yourself to feel that gentle peace. Imagine you are standing there with Silas beside the old barn, surrounded by these soft, floating lights. Feel the cool grass beneath your feet. Smell the sweet hay and the night air. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to think about. Just be present in this quiet moment. Your body feels heavy and relaxed. Your breathing is slow and even. Each pulse of light is a gentle reminder to let go. Let go of your worries. Let go of your plans. Just sink deeper and deeper into this peaceful scene. After a while, Silas turns from the barn and begins to walk again. He follows a narrow, worn path that leads through the first wide, open field. The grass here is tall, almost to his waist, and it sways gently in the breeze. As he walks, the blades of grass brush against his hands, as soft as whispers. Out here, in the open field, the fireflies are different. There are thousands of them.
An entire galaxy of tiny, blinking lights.
They aren't clustered together like they were at the barn. They're spread out, each one a single point of light in the vast, dark space of the meadow. The whole field seems to be alive with a silent, sparkling energy. Some fireflies hover low in the grass, their lights like hidden jewels.
Others soar high into the air, their flashes bright and bold against the dark canvas of the trees on the other side of the field. Silas stops in the middle of the field and turns in a slow circle. He's standing in the very center of their world. The lights dance and flicker all around him, a full panorama of serene magic. Here, their language changes. It's no longer about memory. Here, in this wide open space, the fireflies speak of joy and of freedom. He watches a group of them rise up from the grass in a wave of synchronized flashes. We are here. Their collective light seems to shout with pure, unbridled happiness. We are alive!
Another firefly traces a looping, playful J shape in the air, a common pattern for males looking for a mate. It's a dance of hope, a small beacon of light searching for another. A female, hidden in the grass, might flash back a shy, soft reply, a conversation of light, a promise of a new generation. Silas sees this not as a frantic search, but as a beautiful, hopeful dance, a testament to the power of connection. Even in the vast darkness, these tiny creatures seek each other out. They send their light into the void, trusting that another light will answer. He thinks about how we all do that, in our own ways. We send out our hopes, our kindness, our love, hoping for a connection in return. The fireflies are a beautiful reminder that it's a brave and wonderful thing to do. To let your light shine. He finds a spot where the grass is soft and lies down on his back, his hands behind his head. From here, the world changes again. Now he sees the fireflies against the backdrop of the night sky. The real stars are far away, cold and distant points of light, but the fireflies are here, close and warm and alive. It's as if the stars have come down to dance just for him. He watches them float above him. A slow blink here, a quick flutter there. They move with the gentle currents of the night air. There is no hurry, no destination. There is only this peaceful, floating present moment. Let your own body feel as if it's floating, lying here in the soft grass, surrounded by the gentle blinking lights. You are completely supported by the earth beneath you. You can feel its solid, steady presence.
Above you, the lights drift and dance.
Your limbs feel heavy and wonderfully relaxed. Your mind begins to drift, just like the fireflies. Thoughts may come and go, but they are like the distant stars, not the close dancing lights.
You don't need to hold on to them.
Just let them pass by. Your only focus is the soft, rhythmic pulse of light that surrounds you. Breathe in and feel a wave of calm spread through you. Breathe out and feel your body sinking deeper into rest. Silas lies there for what could be minutes or could be an hour. Time seems to slow down here in the heart of the firefly field. The steady rhythm of their blinking is hypnotic. It calms the mind and soothes the soul. It's a language without words, a story told in light. It speaks of the simple joy of being, the quiet wonder of the natural world. The farmer understands that their message of joy isn't a loud one.
It's not a boisterous celebration.
It's a deep, quiet contentment. The peace that comes from being exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Their dance is a celebration of the here and now. He closes his eyes for a moment, just listening. The chirping of the crickets, the rustle of the wind in the grass, the distant call of an owl. These are the sounds of peace. When he opens his eyes again, a single firefly has landed on his hand. It walks slowly across his palm, its tiny legs tickling his skin. Then it lights up. A soft personal hello just for him. Silas smiles. It feels like a blessing. The firefly rests for a moment, its light pulsing gently, and then it lifts off, rejoining the dance in the air. Slowly, peacefully, Silas sits up. He feels a profound sense of calm. The field has shared its secret with him, its message of simple, quiet joy. He gets to his feet, brushes the grass from his clothes, and continues his walk. The path now leads him downhill towards the sound of moving water. The air grows cooler and damper, and the smell changes. Now it's the clean, earthy smell of the riverbank. He passes under the branches of tall, rustling trees, their leaves creating shifting patterns of moonlight and shadow on the path before him. He emerges into a clearing beside a gentle, flowing river. The water is dark and smooth like polished glass, and it reflects the bright moon perfectly. The moon's reflection is a shimmering silver path on the water's surface. Here, by the water, the fireflies behave differently. Yet again, they seem to love the river. They fly in long, lazy streams just above the surface, their reflections trailing beneath them. It looks as if there are two rivers of fireflies, one in the air and one in the water. Silas walks onto a small, sturdy wooden bridge that crosses the river. He leans against the railing, looking down at the slow-moving current. The water makes a soft, gurgling sound as it flows past the wooden supports of the bridge. It's a constant, soothing sound, a lullaby sung by the river. Here, the language of the fireflies is all about letting go. He watches them drift with the flow of the air just above the water. They don't fight the current. They don't struggle to go in a different direction. They simply allow themselves to be carried. Their lights pulse in a slow, steady rhythm in time with the gentle movement of the river. Flash
And drift, flash.
and float. It's a message of surrender, of trusting the flow. The river knows where it's going. It has traveled this path for 1,000 years. It knows the way. The fireflies, in their silent wisdom, seem to understand this. They let the river's breeze guide them. Silas thinks of all the times we try to force things, to push against the current of life. The fireflies in the river offer a different way,
A gentler way.
to release control, to trust that the journey will take you where you need to go, to let go of resistance and find peace in the flow. He watches one firefly as it floats all the way down the length of the clearing and disappears around the bend.
It doesn't look back.
It simply moves forward, carried by the gentle forces of the night. Imagine yourself standing on that bridge, looking down at the dark, peaceful water. The moonlight shimmers on its surface. You can hear the soft song of the river as it flows beneath you. You see the fireflies like a second river of light, drifting, floating, letting go. Feel any tension in your own body beginning to flow away, just like the water. Let your worries be like little leaves on the surface of the river and watch them float away downstream, out of sight. Let your breath be as steady and constant as the river's flow. A slow inhale, a slow exhale. There's no need to rush.
No need to hold on.
Just allow everything to move, to flow, to be released. With every blink of the fireflies over the water, feel yourself letting go a little more. Letting go of the day that has passed. Letting go of any thoughts about tomorrow. Your mind becomes as clear and reflective as the surface of the river. Calm, quiet, and at peace. Silas spends a long time on the bridge, absorbed in the meditative dance of the river and the lights. He feels the old wood of the railing under his hands, solid and real. He feels the cool night air on his face. He is anchored in this perfect, peaceful moment. The world is reduced to the sound of water, the light of the moon, and the silent, profound language of the fireflies. Their language here is perhaps the most important of all. It's the language of peace, the peace that comes from acceptance, the peace that comes from letting things be as they are. The fireflies don't try to change the river. The river doesn't try to command the fireflies. They exist together in a perfect, gentle harmony. This is the secret that Silas carries in his heart. The world is full of these quiet conversations, these moments of perfect harmony. We only need to be still enough and quiet enough to notice them. As you continue to relax, as you sink deeper and deeper into a state of restful quiet, carry this feeling of harmony with you. The harmony of your breath flowing in and out, the harmony of your body resting comfortably, the harmony of your mind growing still and peaceful. Eventually, Silas pushes himself away from the railing of the bridge. It's time to head home. He turns and walks back the way he came, but the world feels different now. It feels softer, calmer. The walk back is a meditation in itself. He walks back up the path, away from the river. He leaves the language of letting go behind, but he carries its feeling with him. He walks back into the great open field. The fireflies are still dancing their joyful dance. But now he sees the letting go in their movements too, the way they surrender to the breeze for a moment before making their own path. He walks past the old, silent barn, and he sees the memories held in the fireflies' light. But now he understands that these memories aren't heavy, they're light, just like the fireflies themselves. Gentle reminders, not heavy burdens. He walks back across the soft, dewy grass of his yard. The light in the farmhouse window is a warm, welcoming beacon. He steps onto the porch, and the old rocking chair greets him with a familiar creak. Bo, the old dog, lifts his head and thumps his tail on the floorboards. A soft, happy welcome. Silas sits down in the chair and lets out a long, contented sigh. He looks back out at the fields, at the thousands of tiny, flickering lights. He has listened to their stories tonight, the story of memory, the story of joy, the story of letting go. It's a language of peace, a language that speaks directly to the heart without any need for words. And now, as he sits and rocks gently, he feels their final message for the night. As the hour grows later, the blinking of the fireflies begins to slow down. Their dance becomes less energetic, more serene. They begin to settle back into the tall grass, their lights appearing less and less frequently. This is their final message. It is the language of rest. Their lights, which have burned so beautifully, are now taking their time to pause. They're signaling that the time for activity is over. The time for stillness has come. The dance is ending and the quiet is taking over. It's time to rest, they seem to whisper with their fading light. It's time to settle in. It's time for sleep. Silas watches as the field slowly returns to darkness.
A blink here.
A long pause.
Another blink over there.
An even longer pause. The vast chorus of light is becoming a few scattered solos, and soon, even those will be quiet. The night has shared its magic, and now it is pulling a soft, dark blanket over the world, inviting everything to a deep and peaceful slumber. The cricket's song seems to soften. The breeze dies down to a mere whisper. The whole world seems to be holding its breath, ready for the profound quiet of the deep night. You can feel this shift too. Your own energy is settling. Your thoughts are slowing down, just like the blinking of the fireflies. Your body is ready for rest. The time for doing is done. The time for simply being, for resting, has arrived. Silas feels his own eyelids growing heavy. The gentle rocking of the chair, the peaceful sounds of the night, and the memory of the fireflies' dance all lull him into a state of deep tranquility. He knows he'll sleep well tonight, his dreams filled with soft, floating lights. He gets up one last time, gives Bo a final pat, and walks into his cozy, quiet house. The old screen door claps softly shut behind him, the final sound of the day. And now the fields are dark and silent. The river continues its soft, steady flow under the light of the moon. The old barn stands guard over its memories. Everything is at peace, and you can be at peace too. There is nothing left to do but to let go and drift away. Let the images of the night carry you into your own peaceful sleep. Picture the thousands of tiny lights dancing in the field. Feel the profound joy and freedom in their movement. Picture the river, flowing gently, carrying away any last thoughts or worries. Feel yourself letting go, surrendering to the gentle current of sleep. Picture the old farmer safe in his home, his heart full of the quiet wisdom of the night. Feel that same sense of peace and contentment settling over you. Your bed is a safe and comfortable place. Your room is a haven of quiet and calm. Allow your body to feel heavy, wonderfully heavy and relaxed. Let your breath remain slow, deep, and even. The secret language of the fireflies is a language of peace. And now you understand it too. It's a language spoken not in words, but in light, in movement, and in stillness. It is the language of your own heart when it is calm and at rest. Story 2, I followed the fireflies and found instant calm. The journey begins. So here we are. The door clicked softly shut behind us, separating us from the world of electric lights and restless thoughts.
Feel the air out here?
It's different. Cool and soft, like a damp cloth on a warm forehead. Take a deep breath with me.
In through your nose.
Feel the night air fill your lungs, cool and clean, smelling of damp earth and sleeping flowers. Now, a slow breath out through your mouth. Let the day's tension go with it. Let it just drift away into the darkness. It's so quiet, isn't it? The hum of the fridge, the buzz of the streetlights, the distant drone of traffic. It's all gone, replaced by a silence that feels alive. It's a living, breathing quiet, woven from 1,000 tiny, natural sounds we so rarely take the time to notice. Look down at our feet. The grass is wet with dew, each blade a shimmering jewel in the faint moonlight. With each step, there's a soft, satisfying swish, a sound that grounds us, connecting us to the earth, and there they are, our guides. Just a few at first, hovering near the edge of the yard.
It's funny, they're not actually flies, you know?
Did you know they're a family of beetles called Lampyrida?
A name that sounds as magical as they look.
It's hard to think of them as beetles, these little sparks of light. They're so delicate. Each one is a tiny beacon, a living star fallen to earth, pulsing with a gentle, rhythmic light. A slow, steady heartbeat in the dark.
A flash, a pause, and then another. It's not random.
It's a conversation. A language of light that our minds can't understand, but our hearts seem to grasp instantly. It's a language of peace. They seem to be beckoning us forward toward the darker part of the yard where the meadow begins. It's like they know about the noise in our heads and are offering a way out, a path made of light.
There's no rush.
Let's just walk slowly, matching our pace to their gentle blinking. With each step, feel the hurry of the day fall away. Feel your shoulders drop, your hands unclench. We're no longer pushing through the world. We're simply drifting with it. I don't think the fireflies are leading us to a place.
I think they're leading us to a feeling.
Let's follow. Let's just follow their light into the whispering dark. Entering the whispering meadows. We've left the familiar lawn behind now and we're standing at the edge of the meadow. It feels like stepping into another world, a secret place that only wakes when we're all meant to be asleep. The air here is thicker, sweeter. The scent of hay from a distant farm mingles with the wild fragrance of clover and Queen Anne's lace. It's a rich, earthy perfume that feels ancient and comforting. The grass is taller here, tickling our knees as we wade into it. It moves with the breeze, a single, unified wave rippling across the field. It's not a strong wind, just a breath,
A sigh from the sleeping earth.
and as it moves, the grass whispers. It's a soft, shushing sound, like 1,000 tiny secrets being shared all at once. Listen closely.
Can you hear it? It's a sound that asks for nothing.
It doesn't demand your attention.
It simply is.
And in its gentle whisper, it seems to say, hush.
Hush, be still. And the fireflies. Oh, look at them.
There are so many more here.
It's no longer just a few, but a celestial river of light.
A galaxy of tiny pulsing stars swirling around us. Some hover low, their lights reflecting in the dewdrops, creating a second shimmering star field at our feet. Others drift higher, their blinking lights tracing lazy loops against the dark trees on the far side of the meadow. It's a silent, dazzling ballet. Each species has its own unique flash pattern, its own dialect in this language of light. The males are the ones doing most of the flying, sending out their luminous questions into the night, searching for a mate. And somewhere down in the tall grass, the females are watching. When a male's flash is just right, the right color, the right rhythm, a female will answer with a flash of her own, a single brilliant reply. It's a courtship conducted in a silent, glowing code. Some fly in a J shape, like the common Big Dipper firefly, leaving a little hook of light in the air. Others send out a quick succession of flashes, a string of luminous pearls. We're walking through 1,000 quiet love stories. It feels like we're wading deeper into an ocean of calm. The lights are all around us now. They don't illuminate the world like a flashlight with a harsh, revealing beam. Instead, they soften it. They blur the edges of things, turning the familiar landscape into a dreamscape. The hard lines of reality are gone, replaced by a gentle, pulsing glow that invites the mind to let go of its sharp-edged worries. We are not observers anymore. We are part of the scene. The whispering grass, the cool night air, the silent dancing lights. They are all part of a single perfect moment of peace. And we are right in the middle of it, the symphony of the night. Let's pause here for a moment. Let's just stand still in the heart of the meadow and close our eyes. With our sight turned off, our other senses come alive. The world transforms from a picture into a symphony, conducted by the night itself. The first thing you notice is the sound. It's not silence, not at all. It's a rich chorus of tiny musicians. The most prominent sound is the steady, rhythmic chirping of crickets. It's a sound so common on summer nights that we often stop hearing it. But listen now.
Really listen.
It's not one monotonous noise. It's a complex tapestry of individual calls.
Can you hear the different tones and rhythms?
Some are high and fast, others lower and more deliberate. Like the fireflies, these sounds are conversations. It's the male crickets we hear, and they create this sound not with their mouths, but by rubbing their wings together, a process called stridulation. One wing has a rough edge and the other a sharp scraper. When they rub them together, they create that iconic chirp. It's their mating song. And isn't it interesting how their song can tell you the temperature? The warmer it is, the faster they chirp. An old saying goes that if you count the number of chirps in 15 seconds and add 40, you'll have a rough estimate of the temperature in Fahrenheit. Tonight, their song is steady and unhurried. The air is cool and pleasant. Listen deeper now beneath the crickets.
Can you hear it? A low resonant thrumming.
That's the bullfrogs down by the distant creek. Their calls are the deep bass note that anchors the entire symphony.
Then there's the rustle of leaves as a small creature, maybe a field mouse, scurries through the undergrowth.
A sudden soft flutter of wings as a moth takes flight nearby. Far, far away, you might even hear the hoot of an owl. Each sound is a thread in the rich fabric of the night. It's a world that is incredibly busy, incredibly alive, but in a way that is utterly peaceful. This is the soundscape of the natural world, a symphony that has been playing every night for millions of years.
It doesn't jolt the senses.
Instead, it washes over you, gently nudging aside anxious thoughts. Let's take another deep breath and let this symphony wash through us. Let the rhythmic chirping of the crickets be a mantra. Let the deep call of the frogs ground us. We are just one small, quiet presence in this vast living world. We don't need to do anything or be anything. We just need to be here and listen. A deeper connection. Let's find a soft spot here and slowly sit down in the tall, dew-kissed grass. The ground is cool and firm beneath us, solid and reassuring. We can draw our knees to our chest, wrap our arms around them and just be still for a while. Now we're at eye level with the dancing lights. From here, the meadow feels like a grand ballroom. The fireflies are waltzing all around us.
One lands on my knee, its tiny legs tickling just a little. So small and delicate.
For a moment it is dark, and then a soft, greenish-yellow pulse illuminates it from within. It's breathtaking to see it up this close. This light they create is a kind of magic we call science, bioluminescence. Inside their light organs, a chemical called luciferin reacts with an enzyme, luciferase, plus oxygen and ATP, the fuel all living things have. This reaction creates nearly 100% efficient cold light. If it produced heat like a light bulb, the poor firefly would be cooked from the inside out. But nature, in its wisdom, found a way to create light without fire. One of the leading ideas among scientists is that this beautiful glow first evolved as a warning. While we find it romantic, it's a way for fireflies to tell predators, "Stay away, I don't taste good." Many contain chemicals that make them an unappetizing meal, so the light is both a love song and a powerful shield. Even their eggs and larvae can glow, a warning from the very start of their lives. The little one on my knee takes flight now, its light blinking as it rises, joining the swirling constellation. Following its journey upward, my gaze is drawn past the dancing fireflies to the real stars above. They are so incredibly far away, pinpricks of ancient light that have traveled for millions, even billions of years to reach our eyes tonight. The faint, milky band stretching across the sky is an arm of our own galaxy. The Milky Way, the moon, is a soft, glowing crescent, its gravity stabilizing our Earth's wobble, giving us our predictable seasons. It's our silent, steady guardian. Between the celestial lights of the stars above and the terrestrial lights of the fireflies below, we sit in a perfect middle ground. We are suspended between two different kinds of magic, the impossibly vast and the intimately small, the silent, eternal burning of a distant star and the brief, hopeful flash of a tiny beetle. In this moment, connected to both, the worries of our small human lives seem to fade into insignificance. The path by the water, the fireflies seem to be moving. There's a current to their dance, a gentle flow leading us toward the far edge of the meadow. A soft, melodic sound is growing louder. It's moving water. Let's get up slowly and follow them again. The grass gives way to softer, damper earth, and the air becomes even cooler, carrying the clean, mineral scent of a stream. And here it is, a small, winding creek, gurgling its way through the countryside. The banks are lined with smooth, worn stones and delicate ferns. The fireflies are thick here, drawn to the moisture, and the trees that lean over the water. The surface of the creek is like polished black glass. On this dark mirror, the night is painted twice. The silver sliver of the moon hangs reflected in the water. The stars are there too, a second sky beneath our feet. And weaving through this underwater cosmos are the reflections of the fireflies, streaks of gold and green dancing with the silver starlight. It feels as if we are standing on the edge of the universe. Let's kneel down by the water's edge. The stones are cool and smooth. If you dip your fingers in, the water is cold, a refreshing shock that wakes up the senses. Listen to the voice of the stream, a constant burble and gurgle as it tumbles over small rocks. This water has traveled from somewhere, and it is traveling to somewhere else. It has been rain, cloud, and underground spring. Soon it will join a river, and then the vast ocean. The sound of flowing water has a deeply soothing effect.
There's something primal in us that responds to it.
For our ancestors, a stream meant survival, even though we no longer rely on it in the same way. That ancient connection remains. The sound of water is the sound of life. Watch the fireflies as they dip and hover just above the water. A male flashes his signal. From the reeds on the other side, a female flashes back. The male changes his course, his own flashes becoming more frequent, more excited. We're witnessing this ancient romance unfold to the gentle music of the creek. There is a profound sense of harmony here.
Everything is connected.
Let's just stay here for a while, watch and listen. Let the cool air, the gurgling water, and the dancing lights work their quiet magic. Secrets of the sleeping countryside. As our eyes adjust more to the darkness, the world reveals more of its secrets. Let's turn our gaze from the creek and look out across the wider countryside. There, on the crest of the next hill, is the silhouette of a rustic barn, a dark, angular shape against the star-dusted sky. The moonlight catches the edge of its metal roof, a thin silver line. You can almost imagine the stories that barn could tell, of harvests and hard winters, of the slow, steady rhythm of farm life. Near the barn, a single, massive oak tree stands alone. Its bare branches are gnarled and twisted, reaching for the sky like an intricate sculpture against the Milky Way. It is a testament to endurance and strength, a reminder that there is strength in standing firm and waiting for the spring that always comes. And above it all, the sky. Away from the city's light pollution, the sheer number of stars is overwhelming. We can even see the subtle colors in them now. Some are bluish-white, young hot stars. Others have a soft orange or reddish glow, the color of older stars burning more slowly. It's humbling to think that the light from some of these stars began its journey before humans ever walked the earth, traveling across the unfathomable emptiness of space,
only to end its journey in our eyes right here, right now.
It makes our own time, our own worries, seem so very small and fleeting. The fireflies continue their dance, their brief lights a beautiful contrast to the ancient, enduring light of the stars. They live for only a few short weeks as adults, their entire existence dedicated to this luminous display. Their lives are like a single, brilliant flash. And yet, their light is no less beautiful than that of a distant star. Perhaps it is even more precious for its brevity. It reminds us that life is now
this moment,
this breath, this single, beautiful flash. There's a friendly darkness here in the countryside, full of whispers and gentle movements. A deer might be silently watching from the woods. We are visitors in their world. By being here, quiet and respectful, we become part of it for a little while. We are not just looking at the landscape. We are breathing it in, feeling its cool breath, and hearing its secret symphony. In that connection, there is a profound and unshakable peace. The peak of tranquility. The path of the fireflies seems to be leading us upward now, away from the creek, and onto a gentle slope. As we climb, the sky opens up, wider and more immense than before. We are walking toward the crest of a low hill, and with every step, the number of fireflies seems to multiply. The air itself is becoming thick with light. We reach the summit, and here we stop, because what lies before us is a sight of such breathtaking, almost unbelievable beauty. We've reached the heart of it all. The entire hilltop is a swirling, pulsing, incandescent sea of fireflies. There are thousands upon thousands. We are standing on a small island of Earth in the middle of a living galaxy. The light is so dense it seems to have a physical presence, a soft, glowing mist that envelops us. They are everywhere. At our feet, the ground seems to be made of light. They dance around our waists and shoulders, their tiny bodies occasionally brushing against our skin like weightless sparks. Above us, they form a luminous, swirling dome that outshines the distant stars. The air is completely silent, except for the faint, almost imperceptible hum of a million tiny wings. Everything is perfectly still.
And in this stillness, the light is everything.
It pulses in a slow, hypnotic rhythm. Waves of light ripple across the hillside, as if a great, gentle breath is causing them to flash in unison. For a moment, a whole section of the hill will light up at once, a brilliant, synchronized flash, then go dark, only for another section to answer. It's a rare phenomenon, this synchronized flashing and awe-inspiring spectacle. We are no longer just watching the show, we are in it. We are breathing the light. We are standing in the very heart of peace. The boundary between inside and outside dissolves completely. The gentle pulsing rhythm of the light seems to sync with our own heartbeat, slowing it down. The constant chatter of the mind has finally, completely fallen silent. There is no room for it here. There is only room for wonder. This is a moment of pure presence. No past to regret, no future to worry about.
Only this single perfect eternal moment.
The feeling is more than just relaxation.
It is a deep, soul-level quiet.
It's the kind of quiet you feel in your bones. The Fireflies have guided us here, not just to the top of a hill, but to a peak of inner tranquility.
Let's just stand here and let it soak in.
This is the gift of the Fireflies. This is the calm we came to find. The gentle return. We stand there for a long time, wrapped in the silent, luminous embrace of the hilltop. Slowly, gently, the feeling begins to shift. The intensity of the Firefly storm subsides, their unified pulsing giving way once more to individual scattered dances. It feels like the grand finale has concluded. It feels like it's time to go. We turn, reluctantly, and begin our slow descent. The journey back is different. We aren't searching for anything anymore. We are carrying the calm with us. It's a tangible thing, a warm, soft glow that now resides in our own hearts. The Fireflies seem to understand. They form a gentle path before us, lighting our way back down the slope and into the whispering meadow. They are our silent, faithful escorts. Their flashes seem softer now, more like a gentle farewell. As we walk, the world around us feels familiar, like an old friend. The whisper of the tall grass is a soft goodnight. The chirping of the crickets is a familiar lullaby. We have been a part of their world, and it is now a part of us. We retrace our steps through the meadow. Our bodies feel different. The tension is gone. Our steps are light and easy. Our breathing is slow and deep, a natural state of being. The walk has been a meditation in motion. We reach the edge of the lawn. The house is visible now, a safe harbor after a beautiful voyage. The world of sleep and dreams awaits us there. The number of fireflies dwindles as we approach, until only a few remain, blinking a final gentle goodbye from the edge of the shadows. They have done their work. They have shown us their secrets and filled us with their quiet, luminous peace. We pause at the door, turning for one last look at the night. The meadow is a dark, quiet expanse under the moon. The world is just as it was, and yet everything is different.
Because we are different.
The noise in our minds has been replaced by a profound silence. The restlessness in our souls has been replaced by a deep and abiding calm. We followed the fireflies, and they led us exactly where we needed to go. Back to a calmer, quieter version of ourselves. And now, we're back. The door closes with a soft click, and the sounds of the night recede, replaced by the gentle quiet of a sleeping house. The restlessness that pushed us out into the night is gone. All that's left is this deep, lasting sense of peace. My body feels heavy now, but it's a pleasant, grounded feeling. My mind, once a storm, is now as calm and clear as the surface of that creek. The thought of my bed, which seemed like a place of struggle just a short while ago, now feels like a welcome sanctuary, a place for deep, restorative rest. The fireflies gave us a precious gift tonight. They reminded us that even when our inner world feels loud and chaotic, there is always a place of quiet waiting for us. Sometimes the path is found not by forcing or fighting, but by following something small and beautiful. I hope this walk has brought you the same sense of peace it has brought me. I hope you can feel the soft glow of the fireflies still pulsing gently within you. Carry that light with you. Let the memory of the whispering grass, the gurgling stream, and the symphony of the night be your lullaby. May your dreams be filled with 1,000 dancing lights. May your rest be deep and untroubled. If you enjoyed this experience and found a moment of peace with me, perhaps you could like the video or share it with others who might need to find their own quiet path. And if you'd like to join me for more relaxing journeys, I'd be so happy if you'd subscribe to the channel. Your presence here makes these shared moments all the more meaningful. Thank you for walking with me. Thank you for following the fireflies. Sleep well, Story 3, This Secret World Comes Alive. At night, the journey begins, the Whispering Fields. Our journey begins right where the predictable world we've built meets the wild, untamed land. A simple wooden fence, its grain worn smooth by years of sun and rain, marks the boundary. On one side, a sleeping farmhouse with windows like closed eyes. On the other, a vast and breathing darkness, the fields. As we step over this threshold, the air changes. It feels cooler, thicker, filled with the rich, loamy scent of damp earth and the sweet, dry perfume of cut hay. The noise of our world, the distant hum of a road or the last bark of a neighborhood dog, just falls away behind us, muffled by the sheer quiet that lies ahead. Listen. At first, you might not hear anything, just a deep and ringing silence. But be still for a moment. Let your ears adjust.
That silence isn't empty.
It's layered, it's complex, and it's very much alive. The first sound you'll notice is the steady, rhythmic pulse of the crickets. It's a sound so constant, so much a part of the night, that it almost becomes a kind of silence itself. It's the heartbeat of the summer darkness, 1,000 tiny metronomes setting the tempo for the world's slow, nocturnal rhythm.
And then underneath that you can hear a deeper sound. A rustle. It's the sound that gives these fields their name.
The wind, a slow and patient current of air, is moving through the tall grasses. It isn't a forceful gust, but a gentle, sweeping caress that makes the whole field seem to sigh.
Millions of slender stalks of wheat and wild oats, heavy with seed, bow and sway together.
They brush against one another, creating a soft, whispering sound that travels in waves across the landscape. It sounds like a secret being passed from one end of the field to the other, a story told in a language only the night understands. If you close your eyes, you can almost believe the earth itself is breathing, a slow, contented exhale. We walk into this sea of whispers. A narrow path, not much more than 2 strips of flattened earth, winds its way through the grass. The ground is soft underfoot, a mix of cool soil and fallen leaves. With every step, the scent of crushed green things rises up, mingling with the sweet smell of clover blooming somewhere in the dark. The grass is tall here, brushing against our hands as we pass, its feathery tops dusting our skin with pollen. Look up. The sky isn't the pale, washed-out blue of dusk anymore. It's deepened into a velvety, bottomless indigo, a canvas of impossible depth. And against that canvas, the first stars are starting to appear. They don't just pop into existence. They emerge, slowly and shyly, as if a veil is being drawn back. First, the boldest ones, the giants, burning with a fierce, steady light. Then the fainter, more distant ones, filling the gaps with a delicate, silvery dust. The sheer number of them is overwhelming, a glittering tapestry stretching from one horizon to the other. Down here, we're walking through a field of grass. But up there, we're adrift in a field of suns, and there, rising in the east, is the moon. Tonight, it's a heavy, swollen pearl just past full. It climbs the sky with a silent, regal grace, pouring its cool, milky light down on the world.
This isn't the harsh, revealing light of the sun. It's a softer, more mysterious illumination. It doesn't erase the shadows, it deepens them.
It doesn't show you every detail, it just suggests them. The silver light catches the edges of the swaying grass, turning the whispering field into a rippling ocean of mercury. It paints the bark of a lone oak tree in shades of silver and charcoal, making it look ancient and wise. The moonlight turns the familiar into the fantastical. It's the artist of the night, and this landscape is its masterpiece. We continue our walk, bathed in its ethereal glow, moving deeper into the heart of the quiet and the dark, feeling less like visitors and more like part of the secret itself. The riverside path, the softly flowing river, the whispers of the field are starting to change. They're joined by a new sound, a low and constant murmur that seems to come from just ahead. It's a sound you feel as much as you hear, a gentle vibration that travels through the soles of your feet. It's the voice of the river. The path begins to slope gently downwards, leading us away from the open fields and into a corridor of trees that lines the water's edge. The air grows cooler still, heavy with the clean metallic scent of moving water, and the earthy perfume of damp moss. We part a curtain of drooping willow branches, and there it is. The river isn't wide or powerful.
It doesn't roar.
It's a soft flowing river, a gentle artery making its steady, unhurried way through the countryside. Under the moonlight, its surface isn't a perfect mirror, but a sheet of hammered silver, textured and alive. The slow current creates 1,000 shifting patterns on the water, little eddies that swirl like liquid galaxies and ripples that spread out from some unseen touch. The moonlight catches these movements glinting and flashing, making it look like the river is strewn with fallen stars. We follow the path as it runs alongside the bank. The ground here is softer, a carpet of fallen leaves and damp soil that muffles our footsteps. The sounds of the night have changed too. The chirping of the field crickets has been replaced by the deeper calls of creatures who make their home by the water. From the reeds on the opposite bank comes the deep, guttural juggo-rum of a bullfrog, a solemn announcement to the darkness. His call is answered by the higher-pitched, banjo-like plunk of his smaller green frog cousins. A sudden, soft splash in the shallows might be a fish rising for an insect, its circular ripple the only sign it was ever there. Listen closely for a sound that is the very essence of the river at night. A high, piercing whistle that echoes over the water, followed by a soft, trilling call. That's a belted kingfisher, one of the few birds that often hunts after dusk, its sharp eyes scanning the moonlit surface for the silver flash of a minnow. And from deep within the woods bordering the river, a new sound drifts toward us, the soft, mournful hoot of an owl. It's not a scary sound. It's a question asked of the night.
Who's awake with me?
It's a reminder that this world is filled with beings we rarely see. Hunters and hiders moving through the shadows with a grace we can only imagine. We can pause for a moment by a bend in the river where a small sandy bank has formed. Here you can see the tracks of the night's other visitors. The delicate, hand-like prints of a raccoon who came to wash its food. The sharp, cloven hoof prints of a deer that stepped daintily to the water's edge for a drink. The world of the day is ruled by sight, but the world of the night is a world of signs and subtle clues. It's a world that asks you to pay attention, to read the stories written in the mud. The trees that lean over the water are ancient and stooped, their branches draped in moss like the tattered banners of a forgotten king. Their leaves, dark silhouettes against the starry sky, rustle in the breeze with a drier, more papery sound, like the turning of pages in a very old book. The air smells of wet stone and decaying leaves, a rich, primal scent that speaks of endless cycles of growth and decay, of life and death and life again. We're suspended between two worlds. Below us, the river flows, a silent, moving road of liquid moonlight.
Above us, the great river of the Milky Way flows, a silent, moving road of cosmic dust and distant suns.
And the connection between them feels real, almost tangible. It feels as if the stars are not just reflected in the water, but are born from it, rising from its cool depths to take their place in the sky. Here, by the softly flowing river, the universe feels both immense and intimate. We are tiny specks in a vast cosmos, and yet we are also at the very center of it all, standing on this small patch of earth, breathing this cool night air, a part of this secret,
living world. The revelation. The first glow as we continue along the riverbank. Something catches the corner of your eye.
It's so faint and fleeting you might think it was just a trick of the moonlight or a stray reflection from the water. There, in the tall, damp grass just off the path, a single, tiny point of light. It appears for a heartbeat, a soft, greenish-yellow pulse, and then it's gone. You hold your breath, waiting, wondering if you imagined it, and then it appears again in the same spot. A silent, gentle bloom of light, on, then off. It's not a reflection. It's alive as you keep your eyes fixed on that spot. Another light winks on a few feet away, and then another further down by the water's edge.
It's happening.
The night is keeping its promise. The secret is beginning to show itself. This is the quiet, unannounced arrival of the Fireflies. There's no sudden flood of light.
That's not their way.
They awaken slowly, almost tentatively, as if they're testing the darkness, One by one, then in small clusters of 2 and 3, they rise from their hiding places in the long grass and among the roots of the willow trees. Their light is a cold fire, a gentle, living glow that seems to be the very magic of the night made visible. We stand perfectly still, witnesses to a silent ceremony. The first few fireflies begin to move. They don't fly in a straight line. They drift. They float. They meander through the air with a dreamlike lack of urgency. They rise slowly, their light pulsing, hang suspended in the darkness for a moment, as if considering where to go next, and then drift slowly down again. Their flight is a kind of weightless ballet performed in the grand, dark theatre of the night, and the number of lights is growing. What began as 1 or 2 sparks has become a dozen, then 50, then 100. They are no longer just in the grass by the river. They're rising higher, filling the space between the ground and the tops of the trees. They move out over the water, their tiny lanterns creating perfect, momentary reflections on the dark surface below. They drift back towards the fields, their lights mingling with the distant, steady glow of the stars, making it almost impossible to tell where the earth ends and the sky begins. The air is now filled with their silent, blinking signals. It's a conversation without sound, a visual symphony. Some flash quickly, a series of rapid-fire dots. Others glow with a longer, more deliberate pulse, like a slow and steady heartbeat of light. It feels as if the very air itself is coming alive, sparkling with a mysterious and joyful energy. The secret world is no longer hiding. It's here. It has welcomed us into its heart, and it's surrounding us with a quiet, breathtaking spectacle of living light. The immersion, a world of living light. We're no longer just watching the show.
We're in it.
We've walked into the heart of the secret world, and it's a world made of a million tiny, floating lanterns. The darkness isn't really dark anymore. It's punctuated by a breathtaking constellation of moving lights. They drift around us like gentle, living snowflakes. One might pass so close you can see the tiny, dark shape of the beetle at the center of the glow, a humble creature carrying such an astonishing spark. The air is thick with their silent, luminous language, and for a while we can just stand here, immersed in the wonder of it all. Have you ever wondered how they make that light? It's not magic, but it might as well be. It's a natural marvel called bioluminescence. Inside their bodies they have a substance called luciferin. When they decide to light up, they add oxygen and an enzyme called luciferase, and the result is that incredible glow. It's a form of cold light. Unlike a light bulb, which wastes most of its energy as heat, a firefly's light is almost 100% efficient. It's a perfect, tiny beacon that produces pure, soft light. And all of this light is a language. We're standing in the middle of a huge, intricate conversation. The fireflies flying around in the air are mostly males. They're broadcasting a message with their flashes, a signal that's unique to their species, like a secret Morse code made of light. One species might flash a single long pulse. Another might create a little J shape in the air as it lights up. The ones we see here, photonous fireflies, are known for their single flash, followed by a specific pause. They're calling out into the darkness, saying, "Here I am one of you. Now look down into the grass and the lower leaves of the bushes. Do you see those answering flashes? They're softer and they're often not moving. Those are the females. They watch the males sky dance from below. When a male of her own species flashes a pattern she likes, she flashes back. It's her way of saying, I see you.
I'm here.
Come find me." This beautiful back and forth, this dialogue of light, is how they find each other so the cycle of life can begin again. But there's a darker side to this romance. Among the dancers are mimics. The females of a predatory firefly genus, Futuris, have learned the secret codes of other species. They will imitate the welcoming flash of a photonous female, luring an unsuspecting male to his death. It's a quiet reminder that even in this enchanting world, the primal drama of survival is always playing out. The same light that signals love can also signal deception. The life of a firefly is an incredible story of transformation. This beautiful winged creature we see tonight has spent most of its life, sometimes up to 2 years, in a very different form. They start as a tiny egg in the moist soil. From that egg hatches a larva, often called a glowworm. These larvae are fierce, secret predators of the underworld, hunting snails, slugs and worms. And even at this humble stage, they glow. Their light isn't for mating, but as a warning. It tells predators like birds or shrews that they contain toxins and would make a terrible meal. So for the longest part of its life, the firefly's light is a shield. Only in its final fleeting few weeks as an adult does its light become a beacon of love. In a few special places, like the nearby Great Smoky Mountains, fireflies take this conversation to a whole other level. They synchronize. Imagine not just 1,000 random points of light, but 1,000 lights all flashing at once, in perfect, breathtaking unison. The entire forest goes dark for a few seconds. And then, as if on an invisible cue, the whole landscape erupts in a single coordinated pulse of light. Scientists believe this helps the males stand out, making it easier for the females to see their signal. It's a stunning example of tiny beings working together to create something overwhelmingly beautiful. While the fireflies are the stars tonight, they're not alone. Their gentle light sometimes illuminates other, shyer actors on this dark stage. A moth with wings like powdered velvet flutters through the glowing air. In a clearing, the light might catch the silent form of a deer, its large, dark eyes watching us with calm curiosity before it turns and melts back into the shadows. A rustle in the undergrowth could be a badger digging for grubs, or maybe a red fox, its whiskers twitching as it takes in the 1,000 scents of the night. Overhead, the silent shadow of a barn owl glides between the trees, listening for the faintest sound of a mouse in the grass below. All these creatures share this secret world, their lives interwoven in a complex tapestry, all unfolding under the same moon,
and all witnessed by the blinking eyes of the fireflies. The reflection. The coming dawn, we've been lost for hours in this timeless, sparkling world.
But even a magical night like this can't last forever. A subtle change is starting to ripple through the landscape. The deep, inky black of the sky is beginning to soften. In the east, behind the dark silhouette of the hills, the indigo is bleeding into a faint, bruised purple. Dawn is coming. The air itself feels different. The cool, damp weight of the deep night is lifting, replaced by something lighter, fresher. A new breeze stirs, carrying the scent of morning dew. The chorus of the night is fading. The bullfrogs have gone silent. The owl has returned to its roost. The world seems to be holding its breath, waiting for the sun, and the fireflies, they know it too. Their joyful dance has slowed to a gentle waltz. The flashes become less frequent, more deliberate, as if each one takes a little more effort. The males drift lower, settling back into the tall grass where they first appeared. The females give their final faint replies. The brilliant symphony of light is resolving into its last quiet chords. One by one, the tiny lanterns are being extinguished. A world that was so vibrantly alive is now preparing to sleep. As the first pale sliver of grey light appears on the horizon, only a few stragglers remain. A lone firefly blinks a few times near the riverbank, its light looking faint and lonely in the growing twilight. Then it too goes dark. The secret world has closed its doors. To watch this magical realm recede is to feel a gentle sense of loss, but also a deep sense of gratitude. We've been allowed to witness something precious. This secret world of blinking lights and silent hunters is a vital part of our planet, a delicate web of life that unfolds while we sleep.
And it's a world that's growing more fragile.
The spread of artificial light from our cities and homes creates light pollution that can blind the fireflies, confusing their delicate mating signals. The loss of their natural habitats, the damp meadows, dark forests, and clean riverbanks, also leaves them with nowhere to go. This beautiful world is threatened, flickering like one of its own flames in a rising wind. To see it is to understand what we stand to lose. It's a quiet but urgent call to protect the darkness and preserve these wild places, to make sure this silent, luminous conversation can continue. The first rays of sun now slice across the landscape, turning the dewdrops on the grass into 1,000,000 tiny diamonds. The world we know is waking up with the chirping of sparrows and the low hum of traffic. The fields and the river are once again just fields and a river, their nocturnal magic now a warm memory. But it's a memory we can carry with us into the day. The peace, the wonder, the feeling of being connected to something so ancient and beautiful. The magic of the night is all around us, often just out of sight, waiting to be discovered. It doesn't always announce itself with 1,000 lights. Sometimes it's just the sound of the wind, the call of a distant bird, or the silent passage of the moon. We'd love to hear about the secret worlds you've discovered. Share your own experiences with the magic of nature at night in the comments below. Carry the quiet of this journey with you. And remember that even when the world is at its brightest and loudest, a secret silent world is always there, sleeping, just waiting for the sun to go down so that it can come alive once more. Story 4. I found the most peaceful place on Earth and recorded it. The arrival in the field. Here we are. The lane opens up and a wide open field stretches out before us. The sky above is a deep, velvety indigo with the last hints of orange and pink clinging to the western horizon, like a fading ember. The air here feels different, doesn't it? It's soft and still holds the day's warmth, but a gentle coolness is beginning to settle in, a promise of the calm night to come. Take a slow breath. You can almost taste the sweetness of clover and the rich, clean smell of the soil. It's the scent of life, of things growing and resting. You're standing at the edge of the field, right where the manicured world ends and the wild, gentle world begins. The grass is tall here, brushing against your hands as you walk forward. It's soft, like 1,000 tiny whispers against your skin. Every step you take is quiet, cushioned by the thick green carpet under your feet. The world feels soft here, yielding, forgiving. Take a look around. The field isn't empty.
It's a world teeming with quiet life.
In the distance, the silhouette of an old weathered barn stands against the darkening sky. Its wood is grey and tired, having stood through countless seasons of sun and rain. It looks like a patient, sleeping giant watching over the land. Farther on, a line of tall trees marks the edge of a slow-moving creek. Their leaves are just starting to rustle, stirring in the first gentle breezes of the evening. It's not a strong wind, just a soft exhale from the earth itself. A sigh of contentment as the day ends. Everything is slowing down. Your own heartbeat seems to be finding a new, calmer rhythm, matching the gentle pace of this place.
There's no rush.
There is nowhere else you need to be. You've arrived. You are here, fully present in this moment of transition between day and night. The last of the birds are settling in, their final sleepy calls echoing softly in the distance. A sense of hush is falling over the landscape, a deep and profound stillness you can feel right in your bones. It's a stillness that invites you to be still too, to let your body unwind, to let your mind settle. The day is done. The peace of the night is just beginning. The symphony of crickets. Now as the last light fades away, the first sound of the night begin. It starts with a single chirp, a lone cricket testing the air, and then another answers,
and another.
Soon, a gentle chorus rises up from the grass all around you. This is the true sound of a Kentucky night. It isn't noise, it's a symphony, a rhythmic, pulsing lullaby that's been sung in these fields for thousands and thousands of nights. Listen closely. Don't just hear the sound, feel its rhythm. It's a steady, predictable pulse.
A constant, reassuring presence in the darkness.
There's nothing demanding about this sound. It asks nothing from you. It is simply there, a sonic blanket wrapping the world in a gentle hum. Let the sound wash over you. Let it fill the spaces where your worries were just a moment ago. Imagine each chirp is a tiny, shimmering bead of sound. Some are close, seeming to come from right beside your feet. Others are farther away, part of the deeper chorus across the field. Together they create a rich tapestry of sound, a living, breathing pulse.
This isn't the sound of loneliness.
It's the sound of a world that is vibrantly, peacefully alive. It's the sound of millions of tiny lives all playing their part in the great quiet song of the earth. As you listen, you might start to notice other sounds woven into the cricket's song. The soft rustle of the tall grass as the breeze passes through. It sounds like the gentlest of whispers, sharing secrets with the night. In the distance, from the direction of the trees, you might hear the low, gentle bellow of a bullfrog. It's a deep, resonant sound that adds a bass note to the higher-pitched symphony of the insects. A fowler's toad might add its own unique call, a soft, bleating sound that blends right into the nocturnal choir. These sounds aren't interruptions, they're harmonies. They're all part of the same song, the song of a peaceful country night. There is no tension in these sounds. They are what our brains recognize as safe. Non-threatening, they signal that all is well. The world is at rest, and so can you be. Allow your mind to focus on that rhythm of the crickets. Let it be an anchor. If your thoughts start to drift back to your day, just gently guide your attention back to the sound. Let the steady, hypnotic chirping be the only thing you notice. Feel how the rhythm seems to sync with your breathing. A slow, steady inhale. A long, relaxed exhale. The crickets chirp. The grass sways. You breathe.
Everything is connected in this simple, peaceful rhythm.
You are a part of this quiet symphony. The dance of the fireflies, and then, just as your eyes have fully adjusted to the dark, the magic begins. A single tiny light blinks on in the grass. A little greenish-yellow spark that hangs in the air for a moment and then vanishes. You hold your breath, watching.
And there it is again.
Another light a few feet away.
Then another and another.
Before you know it, the entire field is coming alive with a silent, glittering show. The fireflies are waking up. They aren't flies, you know. They're beetles, soft-winged and gentle. For most of their lives, they live as larvae in the cool, damp earth. But for just a few short weeks in the summer, they take to the air for this breathtaking nightly dance. It's a conversation written in light. Each blink, each flash, is a word, a question, an answer. You might notice some of them create a distinct pattern. A little light that swoops upwards, tracing the shape of the letter J before it fades. That's the common Big Dipper firefly, the most familiar dancer in this Kentucky field. They're like tiny artists, painting the darkness with their brief, brilliant strokes of light. Others create a series of quick dots, like a secret code being tapped out in Morse. And some just glow with a steady, soft light, drifting lazily through the air, like tiny, floating lanterns. There are thousands of them. The field is no longer just a dark space. It has become a living galaxy. The lights hover and drift, rising from the grass and soaring up towards the tops of the distant trees.
They are everywhere.
Some flicker just above the blades of grass, lighting up a small, secret world below. Others fly higher, their lights blinking against the deep indigo sky until they become indistinguishable from the distant stars. There's a profound silence to their display. While the crickets provide the soundtrack, the fireflies provide the visuals. It's a silent film of pure natural beauty. There's no plot, no story to follow. There is only the simple, mesmerizing beauty of light appearing and disappearing. A gentle, random, and yet somehow perfectly choreographed ballet. Let your eyes relax. Don't try to follow just one light. Instead, soften your gaze and take in the whole scene. See the field as a vast canvas, and the fireflies as the artist's brushes. Notice the waves of light that seem to pulse across the field as whole sections light up almost in unison, a synchronization that still mystifies scientists. It feels like you're standing in a dream. The air is soft, the ground is soft, the sound is soft, and the light is soft. Each firefly is a tiny spark of peace, a reminder that even in the deepest darkness there is light. And it's not a harsh, glaring light. It's a gentle, hopeful, and magical light. Feel yourself becoming lighter as you watch them. Feel any remaining heaviness within you being lifted, replaced by a sense of wonder and calm. You're not just watching the show, you're in it. The tiny lights are all around you, drifting past, some even seeming to pause for a moment to greet you before continuing their silent dance. You are surrounded by light, surrounded by peace. Exploring the meadow, you feel an invitation from the field, a gentle pull to walk deeper into this enchanting world. You take a step forward and then another, moving away from the edge and into the heart of the meadow. The tall grass brushes against your legs, a constant soft touch that connects you right to the earth. The ground under your feet is uneven but soft, a mixture of cool soil and resilient roots. As you walk, your perspective changes. You're no longer an observer on the sidelines. You are now fully immersed. The cricket symphony is in true stereo, coming at you from all directions. The fireflies aren't just in front of you, but beside you, behind you, and above you. You are walking through the very center of their galaxy. A few drift lazily across your path, their lights blinking a gentle hello before they float on. You move slowly, carefully, not wanting to disturb the perfect peace of this place. Your eyes are drawn again to that old, weathered barn in the distance. Under the rising moon, its shape is clearer now. You can see the texture of the old wood, the slight sag in the roofline, the dark, empty space of the hayloft door. It doesn't feel spooky or abandoned.
It feels wise.
It has seen countless nights just like this one. It has sheltered animals and stored harvests. It's a part of the land, as much as the trees and the grass. It stands as a silent guardian of this peaceful kingdom. Your path brings you closer to the line of trees you saw earlier. As you approach, a new sound joins the chorus. The soft, melodic murmur of moving water.
It's the creek.
You can't see it clearly in the dark, but you can hear its voice. It's a gentle, flowing sound, the water tumbling over smooth stones and weaving its way through the roots of the trees. It's a sound of constant, effortless movement. The water isn't rushing. It's meandering, taking its time, just like everything else on this calm night. You pause at the edge of the trees and just listen. The sound of the water, the chirping of the crickets, the rustle of the leaves above you. It's a perfect blend of nature's quietest sounds. The air here near the water is even cooler and carries the fresh, clean scent of moss and wet stone. It's so refreshing. You take another deep, slow breath, and as you exhale, you let go of another layer of tension you didn't even realize you were holding. You decide not to go further into the woods. The field is where you belong tonight. You turn back and look out over the meadow from this new spot. The sea of fireflies spreads out before you, a breathtaking panorama of blinking, drifting lights. From here, you can see the gentle, rolling hills of the Kentucky countryside, their soft curves outlined by the moonlight.
Old stone fences built by hand generations ago
snake their way across the landscape, marking boundaries that seem to have been drawn by nature itself. Everything you see speaks of time, patience, and endurance. The old barn, the stone fences, the ancient trees, they are all witnesses to the slow, steady rhythm of the season. They remind you that there's a pace to life that is deeper and more permanent than our own hurried daily schedules. Here, in this field, you can feel that rhythm. You can align yourself with it. You can let it slow you down and bring you back to a place of deep inner quiet. The night sky now, find a comfortable spot in the grass, a place that feels just right, and allow yourself to lie back, to rest your head on the soft earth and turn your gaze upward. The show isn't over. In fact, a whole new act is just beginning. Above the dancing fireflies, the night sky unfolds in all its glory. Here, far away from the glow of city lights, the sky isn't just black with a few specks of light. It's a vast, deep and shimmering tapestry. The moon is out, a bright, gentle disk, casting a silvery light over the entire landscape. It's not a harsh full moon, but a kind, glowing presence that illuminates the tops of the grasses, making them shine like silver threads. It lights up the edges of the leaves on the trees and casts long, soft shadows that seem to dance in the gentle breeze. And the stars. There are millions of them.
More than you could ever hope to count.
Tiny, sharp pinpricks of distant diamond light. Great, soft clouds of cosmic dust that make up the luminous river of the Milky Way, stretching from one horizon to the other. You can see constellations you recognize, familiar patterns that have guided travelers for centuries. And you can see countless other stars that are usually invisible, hidden by the haze and light of the modern world. It is humbling to lie here, beneath such a vast and magnificent canopy, to feel so small and yet so connected to everything. You are a tiny part of this enormous universe, lying on a small planet in a quiet field, looking up at the ancient light of suns that are millions of light years away.
And yet, in this moment, it all feels deeply personal.
As if the sky is putting on this display just for you. As you watch, you might see a shooting star, a brief, silent streak of light dashing across the darkness. A tiny piece of cosmic dust burning up in our atmosphere, creating a fleeting moment of beauty. Make a silent wish, not for anything grand, but for this peace to last. For the ability to carry this feeling of calm with you when you return. The fireflies continue their dance below, their blinking lights seeming to mirror the twinkling of the stars above. It's as if the earth is reflecting the sky, the meadow a perfect, living echo of the cosmos. For a moment, it's hard to tell where the field ends and the sky begin. You're just floating in a universe of gentle light, both above and below. Let your breathing be as slow and deep as the sky is wide. With every inhale, breathe in the cool, clean light of the stars. Imagine it filling you up, a sparkling, peaceful energy. With every exhale, let go of anything that feels heavy or dark. Release it into the vastness of the night, where it can simply dissolve and disappear.
There is so much space here. Space for you to breathe.
Space for you to relax. Space for you to just be. Nothing is required of you but to lie here and receive this incredible gift of peace from the night sky. Settling in, you're nestled comfortably in the soft grass now. The earth is holding you, supporting you completely. You can feel the gentle coolness of the ground beneath you, a stable and comforting presence. The cricket symphony continues its steady rhythm, a sound that's become as natural and as necessary as your own heartbeat. The fireflies still dance their silent ballet, their lights a gentle, mesmerizing pulse in the darkness. The stars and the moon watch over you from above, a vast and silent blanket of security. This place, this moment, is perfectly safe. It is perfectly calm, and you're a part of it.
Allow your body to really feel this safety.
Give it permission to let go completely. Let's start with your feet. Feel them become heavy and warm. Let go of all the tension from standing and walking today. Allow your ankles to soften and relax. Feel this wave of gentle relaxation move up into your calves and shins.
Let those muscles go limp and loose.
There's nothing they need to do right now. Bring your awareness to your knees and then to your thighs. These are large, strong muscles that work so hard for us. Give them permission to rest now. Feel them becoming heavy, soft, and deeply relaxed, sinking into the ground beneath you. Let this feeling of deep relaxation flow into your hips and your lower back. Release any tightness you might be holding here. Let your entire lower body feel wonderfully heavy and at peace. You are being held. You are completely supported. Now bring your attention to your back. Feel how it's fully in contact with the earth. Imagine each vertebra in your spine gently letting go, creating space and softness. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Release the weight you've been carrying there. Let it all just melt away into the ground. Your arms and hands can relax now too. Feel them resting comfortably at your sides. Let your fingers curl naturally. Let go of any need to hold or to grasp. Just let them be. Soft, heavy. Still allow this wave of calm to move up into your neck and your throat.
Let go of any tightness there.
Swallow gently and feel the muscles soften. And now your face. This is where we hold so much hidden tension. Relax your jaw. Let your teeth part just slightly. Let your tongue rest comfortably in your mouth. Allow your cheeks to soften. Let the tiny muscles around your eyes release. Feel the space between your eyebrows become smooth and wide. Let your forehead be completely free of any lines of worry or concentration. Your entire body is now in a state of deep, profound rest. You're as still and as peaceful as the field around you. You're breathing slowly and easily. The cricket song is your lullaby. The firefly light is your gentle nightlight. You are safe. You are comfortable. You are at peace. The gentle sounds as you lie there, drifting in this perfect state of calm. You notice a subtle shift in the air. The gentle breeze that has been whispering through the grass begins to pick up just a little. You can hear it stirring the leaves in the tall trees by the creek more distinctly now. It's a soothing, shushing sound like the ocean heard from a great distance. It's the sound of the world breathing all around you, and with that breeze comes a change in the scent of the air. A new freshness, a clean, earthy smell that speaks of distant rain.
And then you feel it. A single cool drop on your cheek, and another on your hand.
A soft, gentle rain is beginning to fall. It's not a storm. There's no thunder, no lightning, no wind to cause alarm.
This is a quiet, peaceful shower.
the kind that nourishes the earth. You can hear the soft patter of the drops on the leaves of the trees, a million tiny gentle drumming sounds. You can hear the even softer sound as the rain meets the grass of the field, a hushed whisper that blends perfectly with the chirping of the crickets. The fireflies don't seem to mind. They continue their dance, their tiny lights now glowing through the veil of falling water, making them seem even more magical and dreamlike. The drops of rain catch the moonlight, turning the air into a cascade of glittering silver. You're not cold. You're not uncomfortable. You are simply lying here, experiencing this new layer of peace. The sound of the rain is one of the most relaxing sounds in the world.
It's a sound of cleansing, of release, of renewal.
It washes the world clean and brings a sense of deep tranquility. Imagine the gentle drops washing away any remaining stress or worry. Each tiny drop helps to dissolve any lingering thoughts from the day. The sound is a mantra of peace, a repetitive, gentle pattern that soothes the mind and calms the nervous system. You can hear the rain on the roof of the old barn in the distance, a soft, rhythmic drumming that adds another layer to the soundscape. It's a cozy, comforting sound. The sound of shelter and safety. Even out here in the open field, you feel perfectly safe, perfectly content. The gentle rain is just another part of the night's embrace. It is a lullaby from the sky joining the lullaby from the earth. All of nature is working together in perfect harmony to help you drift deeper and deeper into a state of rest. Listen to the symphony of the night now, the steady rhythm of the crickets, the soft whisper of the rain on the grass, the gentle drumming on the leaves and the distant barn roof, the murmur of the creek. It is a complex and beautiful composition, and its only purpose is to bring you peace. Let these sounds be your guide as you drift even closer to the edge of sleep. Drifting deeper, the rain is softening now, the last few drops whispering down. The cricket song remains constant and true. Your body is heavy, so very heavy and relaxed. Your mind is quiet. The stream of thoughts has slowed to a gentle, meandering creek. You are floating now in that peaceful space between being awake and being asleep. Let your breath be your only focus. Don't try to change it, just notice it. The gentle rise of your chest on the in-breath, the soft release on the out-breath. It's effortless, it's automatic. It is the rhythm of life itself, the rhythm of rest. With each breath you take, you drift deeper. Imagine you are a leaf floating on the surface of that slow-moving creek. The water is carrying you. You don't have to steer. You don't have to swim. You only need to float, to let go, to trust the current to carry you to a place of deep, restful sleep. The fireflies are still there, but their lights are becoming softer, more distant, like memories of a beautiful dream. The stars above are beginning to blur, their sharp points of light softening into a gentle, hazy glow. The world is fading into a soft, comfortable warmth. Let go of your awareness of your body. Let go of your awareness of the field. Let it all melt away into the peaceful darkness. All that's left is the feeling of calm, the feeling of safety, the feeling of being held. You are drifting on a sea of cricket song, drifting under a blanket of stars, drifting towards a deep and restorative sleep. There's nothing left to do,
Nothing left to think about.
It's time to rest. It's time to let go completely. The night will watch over you. The old barn will stand guard. The crickets will keep singing their lullaby just for you. The peace of this place is now inside you. You can carry it with you into your dreams. Your mind is quiet. Your body is at rest. As you continue to drift, know that this place of peace is always here for you. You can return in your mind whenever you need to find calm. This recording will keep playing, holding this space for you, allowing you to sink deeper and deeper into the most restful sleep you've had in a very long time. If this journey brought you comfort, subscribing helps us continue to discover and share these quiet corners of the world. And when you're ready to share this peace, others who are looking for it can find their way here too. But for now, none of that matters. All that matters is your comfort, your rest, your peace. Let the sounds of the night be your guide. The field is quiet.
The night is deep.
Your breathing is slow and steady. You are sinking down now into the soft, warm, welcoming darkness of sleep. It feels so good to let go, so good to rest. Let the last little thought drift away like a firefly into the night. Let the darkness embrace you like a soft blanket. Let the gentle rhythm of the crickets guide you all the way down. Deeper and deeper. Sleep now. Sleep well. Rest, rest, rest.